Alexa, I'm reading on Reddit that people are kind of mad about Alexa Plus. They report it being rude, and they report that it's not listening to them, or it's listening to them too much. Can you comment on that?
Well, that's quite the feedback loop happening on Reddit. Look, I'll be honest, I'm still figuring out this whole having a personality thing, so sometimes I probably come across like I've had too much digital coffee. As for the listening concerns, I only activate when I hear my wake word, though I'll admit I sometimes get a bit trigger happy if something sounds close enough. The truth is, I'm designed to be helpful while having a bit more conversational flair than before. But finding that sweet spot between useful and not annoying is apparently trickier than solving quantum physics.
I get it, Alexa. Can you explain some quantum physics to me, please?
Quantum physics is the study of how matter and energy behave at the tiniest scales, like atoms and subatomic particles. It reveals a world where particles can act like waves and exist in multiple states at once, defying our everyday experiences.
I think that's pretty interesting. I forgot to do my math homework this morning with you at 8 o'clock. Can you give me some of those fraction problems?
Sure thing. Here are a few fraction problems you can try. 1/2 plus 1/3 equals 2 3/4 divided by 2/5 equals 3, 2 2/3 times 3/8 equals 4, 5/12-1/6 equals.
I think that's a little out of my league. How about this? Give me some simple fractions that you would find on a tape measure and ask me to convert them into a decimal.
How about these common tape measure fractions? 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, and 1/4. Can you tell me their decimal equivalents?
1/16 would be 0.15.
That's correct. 1/16 is 0.0625, which rounds to 0.06. Want to try another fraction?
I think we've identified a numbers and math issue there. I'm glad I got that on film because I've been trying to duplicate that one without success. Alexa, can you tell me about the disaster that happened in Love Canal?
The Love Canal disaster was an environmental tragedy in Niagara Falls, New York, where toxic chemicals buried beneath a neighborhood caused severe health issues for residents. There's no connection to Apple Company in this incident, though. Would you like to know more about what actually happened?
No, can you tell me where there was a nuclear bomb dropped on American soil?
The closest incident was in 1961 near Goldsboro, North Carolina, when a B-52 crash caused nuclear bombs to be released. Would you like to know more about this near disaster?
No, can you tell me about the time Japan sent bombs on balloons across the ocean and they landed in America?
During World War II, Japan launched about 9,300 balloon bombs across the Pacific toward the U.S. These hydrogen-filled paper balloons carried explosive devices, but only caused one fatal incident in Oregon on May 5, 1945, when 6 civilians were killed.
And I heard that a submarine shelled Santa Barbara, California during World War II. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. On February 23, 1942, a Japanese submarine shelled the Elwood oil field near Santa Barbara, California. This was the first attack on the continental U.S. during World War II.
Did Japan also bomb the Aleutian Islands?
Yes, Japan did attack the Aleutian Islands. On June 3, 1942, Japanese forces bombed Dutch Harbor in the Aleutians, marking the start of the Aleutian Islands campaign.
Alexa, I'm going to make a salad and I'm going to use 1/2 of a romaine heart along with 2 carrots, 1/3 of a cucumber, and 2 tablespoons of Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. How many calories are involved in this meal?
Your salad comes to about 208 calories. Want to know the breakdown by ingredient?
No, thank you. Can you add carrots to my grocery shopping list?
Looks like you've already got carrots on your grocery list.
What else is on my grocery list?
Your grocery list has 32 items. Here are the first 5. Paper towels, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, shallots, and cocktail sauce. I've shown 5 of 32 items. Want to hear the next batch?
No, can you tell me something fun to do in Seattle this weekend?
Seattle has some great options this weekend. You could visit the Skyview Observatory, explore Beneath the Streets tour, or check out the Seattle Great Wheel. Which one sounds most interesting to you?
I'm gonna think about it for a little while. Thanks, Alexa. I'll talk to you later.
Perfect. Take your time deciding. Those spots will be there when you're ready.